start
Yes,
them
sir.
off?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So again, a very good morning, Dhiren. Can you please briefly introduce yourself to the panel members?
Good morning, sirs. My name is Dhiren Mahanta. I belong to Keonjhar district of Odisha. I have completed my post-graduation from Rashtrasant Tukrji Maharaj Nagpur University, Nagpur. I have completed my bachelor's from Utkal University, Odisha. Currently, I am pursuing Kharagpur. My hobby is swimming. This is my second interview, and this time I have qualified for both the categories. My first preference is hydrogeology. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So, Dhiren, you are from Keonjhar district, right?
Yes,
So,
sir.
can you tell me three interesting point about Keonjhar?
First thing is, sir, Keonjhar is well known for banded iron formation, and second thing is it is also well known for large number of waterfalls. And third thing is, apart from iron ores, there are other well-known deposits like manganese and also chromite belt of Odisha also sharing some part with Keonjhar district.
Okay, like this is all geology. Can you tell me from where the word Keonjhar is derived?
Sir, actually, I am not sure about it, but my whatever information I do have that there was a tree like which is called Kendu tree in Odisha, and they noticed that water was coming from the root of that tree, and accordingly they named it as Keonjhar district.
Yes, yes. So, like the Keonjhar, the Kendu tree is the ebony tree, right? And
Yes,
then there is Kendu, and Jhar is from water springs. So it
water.
is
Yes, sir.
yes, it is made from this Kendu tree, that is the ebony tree, and the water spring. So, like, can you must have seen, you must have observed the Kendu tree, the ebony tree. Can you tell me three characteristic of the ebony tree? How
Uh,
it looks like?
sir,
What is its color? What is its average height?
Sir, it is high. Its height is like normal trees, just like a banyan tree and all. But it gives a very nice fruit, like that generally eaten by the local people.
Just like anything else? You know what
Uh,
it is used for?
uh, Sir, it is used for the preparation of BD. Like the leaf of these trees are used for preparation of BD.
Okay, okay. So like the second word is jhar. That is water spring, right? So what is a
Yes,
water
yes.
spring?
Water springs are generally water spring when the groundwater like exposed to the surface through different fractures and different joints. Then it is called as a water spring.
All right. So like water springs are very valuable resources, especially for hilly areas, right? So
Yes, sir.
so the government of India, even the government of all the hilly states and even the Odisha, they have been focusing a lot on rejuvenating and conserving the water springs. So can you
Yes.
tell me few ways in which you can conserve and rejuvenate water springs?
Uh, uh, so I would like to take a second. Sir, generally in hilly area, what exactly happened is uh, uh, the water like which is the water comes due to rainfall and all rainfall that is easily discharged into the different run of different discharged into the stream or different outlet. So the problem is it doesn't get time to be like recharged through the to get through the fracture. So if we can prepare the proper structure in the hilly area so that water that the rainfall can be recharged to the recharged through the fractures, and it can rejuvenate the spring also. This is what I can say.
Okay, I'll read a little bit more about it,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, Dhiren, like we know that Odisha is one of the most resource-rich state of our country, right?
Yes, sir.
So, yes. So, have you heard the term resource curse?
Yes. Sorry, sir.
Have you heard the term resource curse?
No, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I'll tell you that resource curse is a phenomena like which is coined by media, that it says that all those area in the world which have very high amount of mineral resources, like it is like a curse to them. It actually
Okay, sir.
inhibit their development, right? So do
Okay.
you think like Odisha is still like speaking at an average level, is still lacking behind in developmental parameters, right? So, do you think this lacking behind in developmental parameters is due to excessive resources?
Sir, excessive research is not the main reason for lacking in development. Sir, according to me, Odisha is lacking in development, although it has huge mineral source because it doesn't add value to the mineral source research. They are just exporting the mineral research to the other state and without adding the value to.
Okay, so like, okay. Also, this Keonjhar district is fifth scheduled. It is a very important fifth schedule area of our country, right? So, have you heard about this? You know what is fifth schedule?
Sir, I have heard about schedules, but I don't have idea about fifth schedule. Development of ST and ST.
No, no, no. It is something else, right? So, do read about it. Okay. So, my last question, you told about ST. So, it also has a very large population of tribal, right, in the
Yes.
Keonjhar district, right? They're very popular. So, can you tell
Yes.
me which is the largest tribe of Keonjhar district?
So largest tribes are Santali and Gond tribes are also there, and mainly Santalis. A large number of Santalis are there.
No, I'm asking the largest tribe. Are you sure the Santalis are the largest?
Sir, I'm not sure, but I think Santalis are the largest.
Okay. Have you heard about the how about Ho tribes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are they found in Keonjhar?
They are not found in Keondhos, but they are found in the some district like Malkangiri, Koraput, and Kandhamal.
Okay, okay, okay. It's all right, right? My last question to you is that just tell me the title of your dissertation which you did in your masters, as well as what is the theme of your PhD which you are doing
Sir,
presently.
Sir, actually, I'm sorry to say that my course did not offer dissertation, but instead of dissertation, I did an industrial training and an internship.
Okay, so where did you did your industrial training and
Sir,
an
I
internship?
did my internship at NGRI Hyderabad, and I did my industrial training at Malajkhand Copper Mines, Madhya Pradesh.
Okay, and what is your theme of PhD?
Sir, currently I am working on coastal evolution in metallurgy. My focus area is Khetri Copper Belt.
Like coastal evolution of metallurgy.
Coastal evolution in metallurgy.
Okay,
Crustal.
okay. So, all right, that's it from my side. Over to Vishal sir.
Okay, hello Dhiren. How are you?
Sir, I'm good.
Okay, nice.
Sir, how are you, sir?
I'm good. I'm good. So now tell me, your preference is hydrogeology, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Why do you want to join hydrogeology as a discipline for your job profile?
First, first thing is that I have been studying geology for the last 6 and 7 years, and it is one of the subjects which always encourage, create interest or encourage me to like explore more about the hydrogeological structure and hydrogeological condition of India. And second thing is that water is one of the very important commodity, but what I feel is it is being neglected. Like it's not people not giving that much importance as it need. So I think if I can apply whatever knowledge I have, or I can join the organization we uh, encourage to conserve water, or encourage to do work in the field of hydrogeology, then I think it will give me more pleasure compared to the other field of geology.
Hmm. Okay. So if I if you are like instructed to go in area which is a hard rock area, okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
how will you start your groundwater exploration work there? What are the main prerequisites which you will take in?
Sir, hard rock terrain are generally non-porous and non-permeable. The first thing I have to I have to look at the fractures or jointed pattern if the rocks have. Uh, Apart from these, I will look at the weathering profile of the rocks present at that terrain, whether these rocks are weather or not weather. And apart from this, I will also see about how can be these rocks we used to recharge the rainwater through the fractures and joints available in the terrain.
Okay. So what is a catchment area?
Uh, Sir, catchment area is it is the area who is generally cover who is generally covers which is which generally covers a large number of stream or channels who is flowing into the common outlet or common river or common water body.
Okay. What is the divide of watershed called? Like what is the boundary of watershed called basically?
Sir, I am sorry, I'm not sure about it.
Okay. So it is basically water divide. And in case of alluvial plains, what is the basic hydrogeological difference between a granitic gneissic terrain and a alluvial plain in terms of hydrogeology?
Uh, Alluvial terrain, these are mainly unconsolidated sands and silts. But in case of granitic gneiss, this is a hard crystalline rock terrain.
Okay. So what is the hydrogeological difference between them?
Sir, as far as hydrogeology is concerned, alluvials are more suitable for more suitable having more water potential. Alluvials are having more water potential compared to the granitic gneiss because these are answer related and having and they are more porous and more permeable. They can hold large amount of water compared to the granitic gneiss.
Okay. But in a regional area where there is a large weathering profile and strong, long fractures running through the area, they can also have appreciable amount of groundwater. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
remember that. Yeah. What is the difference between water level and water table?
Sir, whenever we are drilling a well, water is coming up to the certain height.
Hmm.
That is we are measuring from the ground. That is water level. But water table is the upper surface of the saturated zone. That is generally considered from the mean cell level. When we are representing water level, that we are representing it as uh, something like 10 meter below ground. But when we are representing water table, we are representing it as 10 or 15 meter above the mean sea level.
Good, good. That's a correct answer. But uh, in case of saturated zone, is it similar for confined aquifers and unconfined aquifers?
Sir, water table is defined as potentiometric surface in case of confined aquifer, but in
Hmm.
case of unconfined aquifer, it is represented as water table.
Okay, nice, good. So now, can you tell me what are the different type of meteorites?
Sir, there are mainly four types of meteorites. That is, first one is siderite, which is mainly composed of nickel and iron. Second one is siderolite, which is made up of nickel, iron, and some silicate minerals. And the third one is aerolites. These are divided into chondrites and achondrites. These are mainly made up of silicate minerals. And the last one is tektites. These are mainly made up of glassy materials.
Okay. So can you tell me how will you differentiate iron meteorites from other kinds of meteorites? You know what iron
Sir,
meteorites are?
yes, sir. Like iron meteorites, iron meteorites show an distinguished structure, like distinguished texture. That is, we call Weizmann's tendon texture. We can like differentiate from this texture also. Apart from these, like from the composition, like these are mainly iron or nickel is, but others are carrying some silicate mineral also.
Okay, that's correct. So tell me what is the influence of arsenic on groundwater?
Sir, arsenic is a very harmful element to the human health because of the when it exceeds desirable limit or permissible limit, it brings different health problem to the human health. Like it is also considered as cancerous, and some other
Hmm.
type of disease are also noticed from the different parts of India.
Okay, so what is the reason for that? Why arsenic is so adverse for human health?
Sir, actually, it is. something which our body does not require, but it is come to the our it comes to the our body through the groundwater sources. So I can say it is something which is out of the composition of body, but it is coming to the body.
Well, the arsenic is a member of phosphate family. Okay, and
Okay.
phosphate is a primary constituent of bone in our body. All right.
Yes, sir.
So it tries to mimic the behavior of phosphorus in our body. All right. That's why it can affect the bones and have a long residence time in the body. That's why it's very much very, you can say, adverse. It has a very adverse effect on the human body.
Okay,
All
sir.
right, because there are many elements which are above or below the transmissible limit. It can be fluoride also, it can be uranium also in some cases. So in that case, you have to be a bit more specific. Over to you, Lawrence.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good morning, Dhiren. It's like
Good
Dhiren,
morning,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So you talked about like the Khon tribe in Odisha. Is there like any rock that is named after that?
Sir, Gondwana group of rocks are named after the Gond tribe of Madhya Pradesh.
No, no, no,
No,
not the
sir,
Gond.
Odisha, sorry, sir, Odisha.
I'm asking about the Khond tribe.
Sir, according to Kon time, the rocks which are named according to Kon tribes are Khandalite rocks of Eastern Ghat mobile beds.
Konda. So what is Kondalite?
Sir, Khandalite is a quartz, garnet, amphibole bearing metamorphic gneissic rocks.
Okay. And which metamorphic species does it belong to?
Sir, it carries amphibole group of minerals, so I can say it belongs to amphibolite facies of rock.
So you are saying like if a rock has amphibole group of minerals, is it amphibolite? Okay. Uh, which minerals can you find in a green schist rock? Can you tell like if you have a mafic rock, okay, it
Yes, sir.
undergoes green schist metamorphism. What minerals will you find in that?
Sir, in green cyst, I will get albite and chloride. Apart from this, some amphibole bearing minerals also start forming out of the greens.
Can you be more specific? Can you find hornblende in green schist?
Sir, I no, sir, hornblende. I will not find hornblende in green steel. It will be found in
Okay,
amphibolite phases.
which amphibole mineral can you find in green schist?
Sir, amphibole group of minerals. Sorry, sir. Presently, I'm unable to recall.
Okay, okay, no problem. Uh, how is condylite different from charnokite?
Sir, first thing is Khandalite is difference from Cyanokite in compositionally because Cyanokite is orthopyroxene and orthopyroxene bearing rocks, but orthopyroxene is not present in Khandalite. But what apart from this, I think there is difference in the formation of temperature because there is a problem in formation of like there is problem in define the Cyanokite rock whether it is metamorphic or igneous because there is a huge temperature difference and sir, that's
Charnokite and condylite both belong to granulite
yes, sir.
facies of metamorphic rocks, right?
Yes,
Okay. Where in India will you find these rocks? Granulite
sir.
facies
These
rocks. I'm saying in general, granulite facies.
sir granulate facies of rocks are mainly found in the eastern Ghat of India and also southern granulate terrain.
Okay. And why are they not found in the cratonic areas?
Sir, craton are defined as these are tectonically stable. They are not facing huge metamorphism or deformation. But for the formation of these charnokites and khandalite, it requires like high grade of metamorphism and deformation also.
Correct. So which some like metamorphic rocks are also found like in those cratonic areas. What grade of metamorphic rocks will you usually find if it is found in cratonic area?
Sir, cratonic area is generally found in greenstone variety of rocks. So I can say these are the green schist.
Yeah. Okay. What is difference between craton and shield?
Uh, Sir, craton are the stable part of the earth crust which are tectonically active, but when these cratons are not always exposed to the surface, they are sometimes covered by the some sediments, but when this craton is exposed to the surface, then it is called as shields, if I'm correct.
Okay. So this, like, if it is a cratonic area, let's say it is covered by Archean sedimentary rocks. What is that part called? The basically you have the shield area. Okay. So
Yes,
what is the sedimentary part of the craton called?
I'm sorry, sir, I'm not sure.
Okay. Have you heard about platform?
Yes, sir, platform. Yes, sir. Sir,
Okay.
platform. These are the proterzoi group of rocks which are.
Above, like, yeah, I mean, yeah, later on, like, it's
Yes,
not
sir.
necessarily Archean, yeah, but usually it will be surrounding the shield area. Okay.
Seal area.
Yeah. State the Darcy's law.
Sir, Darcy law tells about the flow of groundwater in saturated medium, and in case of laminar flow, uh, the Darcy law is defined as the volume of water uh, that is moved through the any formation is directly proportional to the hydraulic gradient between the 2 points from which it is flowing, like from where to from which place it is flowing, and also it is directly proportional to the area of cross section. And uh,
Okay. Let's say you have fractured rock, okay,
yes, sir.
versus sedimentary rock which has intergranular porosity. Okay, it is porous structure. In which cases do you think Darcy's law is better applicable?
Sir, in case of intergranular sedimentary rocks, that slow is more suitable
Okay, why do you think that is the
because
case?
it is valid in case of saturated media of laminar flow, but in case of these igneous fracture rocks, these are not saturated media.
Okay. Okay. My last question is uh, like recently it was in news that the first land which emerged out of oceans. Okay. So that was in news that it was discovered, like, or it was like proposed by some scientists that they found the place, like, which is like in record. Okay. There could have been older or younger places than that. Do you know, like, which place was it in India?
Yes, sir, I'm sorry, sir. Like, I'm not aware of it.
Okay. Okay. All right. That's all from my side.
Thank you, sir.
Over to Prakash sir. Over to Prakash sir.
Hi Dhiren,
Good
you,
morning, sir.
you are from Kyonchar, right?
Yes, sir, I'm confused.
Uh, can you state some good mineral deposits of Kyonchar area?
Sir, Keonjhar is mainly famous for banded iron formation, and apart from these, some manganese and manganese deposits are also found, and the chromite deposits of Odisha is also sharing some parts with the Keonjhar district.
Sukinda is very near to Kyonchar.
Keonjhar district, yes, sir.
So, have you heard of National Mineral Policy 2019?
Yes, sir. I have heard about National Mineral Policy of 2019.
Can you say some bullet points regarding this? Some key terms, some key policies that has been amended or that has been incorporated in the new policy.
Sir, presently I'm unable to recall, but there are some important policy like a captive mine scheme that was introduced in 2019. Suppose any industry can sell their products or sell their commodity to the market after fulfilling their demand. Apart from that, there was a point about the development of mineral corridor so that mineral can be transported easily. And sir, so far I am recalling these 2 points. I have to go through it again.
Yes, yes, you have to. By any chance, you came across the name of a cave, which is Mamlu Cave, which was very recently, it was in news also, 2 years ago. Mamlu Cave. Why it was in news?
Sir,
Or
Mamlu Cave, like I'm not sure whether it is in Meghalaya.
yes, it is in Meghalaya. Why it was in news?
Sir,
In fact,
it was in news because in the stratigraphic scale, they have introduced the Meghalayan age by taking the reference of some dating from the Meghalayan that cave.
so
It
how?
shows the some character features of drought, flood, and all these things. So they have introduced these a Meghalayan age with reference to the that cave of the Meghalaya.
So in how many no sections? How many parts they have divided this Holocene epoch?
Sir,
Do you know?
they have divided into three parts. That is Greenlandian, North Grecian, and Meghalayan age.
So what is the age of Meghalayan?
Sir, Meghalayan is, sir, I am not sure, but I think it is 1150 years.
It is 4200 years ago till now. We are in that same
Okay.
age, right?
Okay.
Okay. So have you studied about UNFC classification?
Yes, sir. I have studied about UNFC
What
classification.
is this UNFC classification? Why it is important for any developing country?
Sir, it is UNFC classification, that is United Nations Framework classification. It is generally give about the like potential reserve which can be extracted economically on the basis of three major axes. That is, one is economic axis and geological axis, and another one is I am unable to recall another was. According to these, like they will explore the area, and the area which come under the most potential category, that they will consider it to be extracted for minerals for economic development.
Okay. So what are the stages of exploration? There are four stages,
Sir,
I guess.
generally there are four stages of exploration. Uh, First one is reconnaissance, which is generally done in very small scale. Then there is general exploration or prospecting, uh, general exploration and prospecting, and last one is the detail exploration.
So which part is covered by GSI, geologists?
Sir, GSI, I think they are starting from reconnaissance to up to detail.
Okay. So what happens in detail exploration? Have you read it?
Sir, in detail exploration, they actually take the minute feature into the consideration, like geochemical analysis and scale of study is also very large, and they also study about the drill core and litholog. All these like minute features are determined in this detail exploration stage.
Okay, I'll come back to NFC classification. Uh,
Yes.
which number set will represent the best ore deposit or mineral deposit?
Sir, it is 111. That is the proved research coming under this category, and I think this is considered as the best category for the mineral exploration.
And which can be the worst?
Sir, it is 122 or 22 or something. I'm unable to recall. Right, I will go through it in details.
Okay. So uh, have you seen drill coring in exploration activities?
Sir, I have not witnessed in physically, but I have bit idea about drill core in exploration activity.
So in case of coal exploration, which
Yes.
kind of preferred?
In case of coal formation, the lithology generally uh, sandstone, shale, and coal. These are not very hard rocks. So I think any core drill can be suitable for the coal exploration. where we can recover the core.
There is a term called wireline logging, wireline drilling. Have you heard of it?
Yes, sir.
So, okay. Do you have any idea of the sizes of the bit core that comes out?
No, sir, actually, presently I don't have idea.
Uh, Throw some light on gosans.
Yes, sir.
What is gosan?
Sir, these are generally the cap rocks, oxide cap rocks. They generally contain oxide mineral like limonite and goethite, and they represent the presence of huge sulfide mineral source beneath the earth surface.
Okay. Name some good deposits, which
Sir,
have been of gosans.
Sir, Malan's Khand copper deposit had gosan, but presently they are eroded. And apart from these, Khetri deposits have also some gosans.
Which is the largest lead zinc mine in India?
Sir, Jawar mines is the largest lead and zinc mines in India.
It's an underground or open cast?
Sir, I don't have idea about it.
Any big open cast mine that you can name?
Sir, Malazkhand copper mines is
Okay. Any
one
lead
of the
zinc
big.
mine that has been open cast?
Sir, I'm sorry, actually, I don't have idea about lead zinc.
Have you heard of Rampura Agucha, Rampura Dariba?
Yes, sir, these are famous for lead and zinc deposits.
So what is SEDEX and VMS deposits?
Sir, SEDEX deposits are the sedimentary exhalative deposits where there is no role of any igneous activity. But in case of volcanic massive sulfide deposits, there is the role of igneous activity in this case. But volcanic massive sulfide deposits are mainly characterized by copper, and SEDEX deposits are a huge source for lead and zinc.
Okay. So Mayank sir, I am done with my question. We can brief it now. You have any questions?
I think the voice, like, I cannot have.
I said,
Am I
Can
audible? Dhiren, am I
you,
audible?
am I audible to you
Yes,
both,
sir,
sir?
you are audible.
yes, yes. You all are audible. I am saying that. Okay, I am done with my
Yes, yes.
question. Uh, Thank you, Dhiren.
Thank you, sir.
So, okay, like, Dhiren, is there any specific area you want us to ask? Otherwise, we will end the mock here.
Sir, actually, my first preference is hydrogeology. So, like, I have not gone through the geology parts